Padaro Lane, December 20, 2020. Just happened to stop, and as I rode by, they came in for a landing. December 20th, 2020. It's gonna get interesting. It's been a long time since I've been here. This is about a quarter mile from where I parked the bike. And so somebody's got a driveway. On Padaro Lane, I guess comes in from this direction. Good Lord. Forgotten all about it. Then you could cut over to the railroad tracks on a rough road, I guess. Railroad tracks there. Good Lord, I had no idea where that goes. Okay, I'm on the beach now. Shoes are off. So just a nice walk. But I was thinking about how clear it is, and it really is crystal clear. So one of the arguments for the Great Reset or New World Order was to reduce carbon dioxide emissions. You know, that's the big supposed villain in all this. But I saw a Tony Heller recent video that carbon dioxide has continued to rise at the same rate as before all this lockdown, shutdown happened. You can fact check that. I don't know if it's true, but he's pretty reliable. Okay, I made it to here, which I believe is, Ortega Ridge is probably up there. Summerland over that way. I don't know exactly where Ortega Ridge is. Maybe this is on the other side. But, and then you got Butterfly Beach, and then Santa Barbara Harbor, the mesa up there on top. What a day. Wow, what a house. Okay, now I got a better look at it. That was Ortega Ridge. That house I was standing under or next to was just this side of the top of Ortega Ridge. And I'd say it's about a mile and a half. Getting back to my thought about the resistance, how can you not enter into combat with things being so polarized? And I have a couple of friends. I have one friend in particular. We send emails back and forth, completely polar opposites. And yet when we're together, there's like a social connection that's so far beyond the politics, just an agreeableness and likability. So you can always look for that and just let the politics go, at least momentarily. And when it comes to using force, that's where the problem comes in, is when the state starts using force to take away rights, to take away speech, and when the private sector is in agreement with the state, when the private sector has been, I'm talking about big tech, when they're party to the censorship, which is so obvious. If people aren't informed, if they're not very curious people, if they don't really do serious research beyond going to a debunk site, because there are those, that's part of the propaganda. You have all these sites that supposedly debunk the truth. It's very strange, so you really have to be a thoughtful person, and it's not like everything is out of view, but you have to look for it, dig for it, to find it, and then do your own analysis of it. But as far as avoiding conflict, nobody should destroy property or harm another person. So if the state is telling you to close your business and wear a mask, that's an aggression. Even if the pretense is it's for safety or health, which is extremely doubtful, extremely controversial. You can find so many scientific studies. So then, as long as it's controversial, it shouldn't be forced upon people. People shouldn't be forced to close their businesses. Depriving, that's in a way depriving them of their freedom and of their livelihood. It's insane. Or to wear a mask, which, even if you believe that, you have to concede that they're not inspected, they're just random. Anything will do. You can wear almost anything and not maintain it. It can be filthy. And you're putting a filthy rag over your face thinking it's doing some good. Although I found a lot of people just, you got to do it. You know, you want a cup of coffee, you got to wear the mask. But other people have theorized that it's a power trip, that a certain small percentage of the population, maybe they've got all the money they need, they've already got all their money, they don't need any more money, but they enjoy making people dance to their tune. It sounds crazy, but there can be no other explanation for the unreasonableness, the inconsistency of the commands, the spontaneity of them. Just, I was noticing, not Tony Blair, but the current Prime Minister of England, the redhead guy. He's, they're locking down again. And why? Because they're claiming there's a new strain of the virus. Now, if you think this is going to end, the viruses are always changing, always changing. So it's just another scare tactic. Oh, a new, more virulent strain of the virus is out there. So just don't be duped. And these guys, I mean, I thought he was going to be a good guy, the Brexit guy. And he's turned out to just be awful. Horrible timing. Okay. So long.